Hey guys, it's Clothier here. Welcome to Freedom Strategies. I am joined today with my business partner and co-host, Lo Silva. We are here to, as always, kind of help you out with some of the big topics that are out there for new entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, people that are trying to figure out how to get it all together, even guys and girls that are currently doing a lot of business but have found themselves basically becoming a slave to their business. They haven't quite figured out how to remove their self and create freedom. So, Los, let's do what we do, brother.
So today we are answering a few emails that people have been sending us, and we've been getting a lot of requests on specific topics and things like that. And one of them comes from Jason from Melbourne, and he asks, what do you guys do when you are hiring and firing people? How do you build that out? How does that work? He's had some turnover, and recently I know that we just went through that with one of Kent's businesses, so maybe Ken can talk a little bit about that.
Well, the quick rule is, and I know everybody's probably heard this before, but you're slow to hire, quick to fire. I mean, that's probably the easiest way I could kind of summarize it. But the idea here is there's a lot of different strategies for hiring people. I can tell you when we hire salespeople inside of our organization, we kind of subscribe to the Chet Holmes, The Ultimate Sales Machine, I believe is the book, where we take a pretty thorough process and put somebody through a process to really hire them. I know there's a lot of guys that we know, especially in the internet marketing space, that they've created actual funnels for hiring people where they step people through processes, and people that respond to Craigslist ads, they kind of run them through a gauntlet, if you will. I love all that stuff. Anything you can do to help somebody prove that they are worthy prior to actually pulling the trigger on them, to slow that process down and really focus on hiring all-stars instead of
just people off the street.
Totally. And by the way, everybody does that. I mean, we've been guilty of it as much as anybody, where, oh my God, we got to hire somebody.
Yeah.
Does anybody know anybody? Oh yeah, I know a friend of a friend of a friend, and he's looking for something, and you plug somebody in there. Basically, you've hired a problem. That's all that's happened there.
Do you have any kind of tests or anything that you put people through as far as taking Kobe or Wealth Dynamics or any kind of exam like that?
We've never done that on the front end. I know a lot of companies that do it. I wouldn't use us as a good example of what best practices are. I know we've done, everybody on our company has gone through Kobe, and we understand the kinds of people we want to be working with, but we don't necessarily make that a prerequisite of somebody getting hired. It's more important to us to actually make sure first they're a good fit for our company culturally, where we know they're going to fit in. Every company's got a little bit different culture, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that, and then two, we want to make sure we're hiring the very best person for the position. That's not always easy to do, but it will save you so much freaking brain damage if you hire well on the front end instead of trying to bring in a friend, a family friend, or whatever, and train them up.
Yeah.
Be willing to pay for good, talented people on the front end, because they will make your life so much easier down the road. And then the last part about it is, if they're not, cut their ass quick. Don't hold on for the sake of holding on. Well, he's a friend, and his wife's just whatever the case may be.
It'll end up costing a lot of money.
It will
a lot of money, a lot of
business.
time, a lot of productivity. So
it's going to kill your business. So that the idea here is as much as you possibly can, Jason, take the emotions out. Run it like a business. This is one of the things people get caught up in all the time, is they don't treat their business like a business.
Yeah.
If somebody else were coming in and giving you advice on your business, what would they tell you to do? Would they tell you, dude, you got to cut it? Then do it. It's just like, this is going to sound horrible, but it's just like when you're dating the wrong girl and all your buddies are like, dude, you got to get rid of that girl or whatever. And so it sure goes the other way. It's like, that's not working out. You're so close to it, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And we're all great at giving other people advice. If you're in that situation in your business where everybody around you is like, dude, that's not the right person, but you're just holding on for the sake of holding on because it's personal, run your business like a business.
Yeah. And again, as always, that has a lot to do with who you're surrounding yourself with and how you're working things in your relationship with your peers or network. And as always, if you guys are interested in developing a network because you might not have one, make sure you guys check us out on the boardroom. Happy to talk to you guys and connect and see if it's a fit that we might be a good fit to work together or in some other capacity. So for this episode, I'm Los, this is Kent, and we want to say thank you guys.
Peace.